Hey, how's it going? My name's Anthony Gray. Welcome to another edition of Grayscale. So, I figured today I'll talk about something a little different. Okay. At one point in time, it would be good for you, if you're starting out, to invest in one of these guys. The color wheel. Don't know if it'll stand up there, but I'll bring it down. One of these fellas. I particularly like, there's many variations of this, but I particularly like this one the best. All right. It gives you all the information that you need. Okay. It'll tell you what colors to complement, what the color would be if you added white or black to it. It gives you the triads for the colors. Okay. All the information that you want. And if you don't know some of the terms like intensity, value, hue, color, tone, shade, tint, blah, 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 it tells you that also. Turn it around. All right. It will give you the tints, tones, and the shades for each color. Okay. And you would hear me reference this a lot when I would teach or show what a tint or a shade or tone is in the painting. And you might not clearly understand it. Okay, so if you take, for instance, violet here. All right. So I'll zoom in on violet for a second. I said zoom. So we'll zoom in on violet there. Okay, now, as you can see, that's the raw natural color of violet. There's a slight tint of violet. That's the tone. Okay. And then that's the shade that's in between. So you have the tint, tone, and the shade. All right, and all three of them are values of the same color. Shade is what you get when you add black. A tint is what you get when you add white. You follow me? Add gray to it, you get one of those numbers. All right, and it's like that for each and every one. Okay. For each one. Okay, so that's basically what this whole thing is all about. Now here in the center, if I stop acting like I got some kind of palsy, all right, in the center, all right, well, let me put it on the color first so maybe you can understand it. I know you guys don't see it yet, but you will when I pan back out. What you see right there, okay, besides the tetrads, it's the triad colors. So right now, if I pull back a little bit, that should do. All right. Now if I pull back, the triad colors would be for blue violet. Okay. It would be for blue violet. It would be yellow orange and red orange. All right, now let's turn this wheel. For violet, straight violet here. Okay, for violet, let me get it up there. There we go. If you look at it, it will be obviously orange, because it's well, it would be orange. And it'll be green. All right, for a violet. But the complementary for violet is yellow. Okay, so let's say if you want to make a background or a painting with triad colors, it would be those colors that would match with violet, the green and the orange. Okay, now you got to remember, red and blue makes violet. So for the three colors, remember, red and blue makes violet. So what's the opposite of red? Green. What's the opposite of blue? Orange. Hence the green and the orange. Okay, but if direct complement violet itself, direct complement is yellow. All right, but you're not going to use yellow. You're going to use you're going to use a color that makes one yellow, or makes that orange is you're gonna use as what I'm trying to say, you're gonna use the complement of each one. Okay, so yellow is in green, but yellow is also in orange. You follow me? Because it takes yellow and blue to make green, yes, but it also takes red and yellow to make orange. Do you follow me? Do you understand how this works? Okay, which is why if you did a triad painting, these three would match perfectly fine. All right. Okay. So let's say if you need something a little bit in between, then that's when you would go into your split complementary colors, which is the slender arrows here. So with violet, split complementary would be a yellow orange and a yellow green, yellow orange or yellow green. So you can never go wrong with that mix of violet, green, orange, or green yellow, but without using yellow. All right. So it's fun, it's interesting to learn and get an understanding of it. And once you do, that's how you can get a much more attractive painting. Okay. So, yoink. With all of that said, we'll go for a particular background. I guess I'll use violet, orange, and green, just for the some kind of a model back here. But sorry, we're gonna go right into it, and I'm gonna put this mixture right into the board. You don't need too much of this. Okay, obviously with a canvas you can really put it in there, and I'm not going to saturate my board. Now this stuff actually, it lays on top of this stuff, so, and plus it's fairly warm in the room, so it kind of will tack up and dry on you. But all I'm doing is I'm going to mix these colors up in there. So I'm getting some of the green here right now, and I'll just slap some up in there, just like that. And I'm just taking a brush, and I'm really just, it's a stronger, coarser brush, and I'm just putting it right into the canvas there, just like that. Put them right in there. Now, because I'm going across it lightly, I can do this all over the different colors. Okay, and you know, no brush streaks, no brush strokes, but just like that. And there you go. Really, that's it. Now remember, the paint's still a little bit wet, okay, because of the glycerin. That's why you see in this area, well, at least in my monitor, in this area here, you see the sunlight hitting. Okay, and that's just the look of the glycerin on paint until it fully dries and it flattens out. All right, so that's basically what you got. Now, I really don't want to directly do any painting on this per se, not right now. Okay, but those colors that you see are the triad colors. The purple, it will be the violet, the orange, and the green. Okay, now with that mix you got like some stuff kind of in the grayed out zone or whatnot, and that's fine because they're just colors that are blended together. Okay, but that's exactly what you have. The orange looks a little more on the reddish side because of the mixture of the purple. That's all right. And some of the green, because of the red, gets browned out a wee bit in spots, and that's also okay. But that's the type of blends that you're going to get when they kind of melt into each other. If something looks a little too red for me and I want to make it kind of orange instead of the red, because I got vermilion, which is it's orange, but it's more on the red side. Well, I can cure that by adding yellow to wherever it is that's kind of that red orange, so I can just kind of brighten that up, and all it's going to do is turn orange on me. Okay, so I got the yellow. So let's say this stuff is a little too red. Okay, well, fine, add yellow, just like that, and that will solve that issue. Now you truly got orange. Okay, and all I'm doing is back and forth with the marks, back and forth, back and forth. Now I got orange. Okay, I'll just stir some of that up into the purple a little bit. But basically what I want is to brighten up with the yellow, just like this. See, now I have orange. I just gotta fade some of that in there. And remember, X strokes until you get a nice blend. Even into the green. Now in the green, it's gonna turn a little brown on you, but that's fine, that's great. And remember, you're not gonna see all of this, but I do wanna brighten up that vermilion. All you do is add more of the opposite color. It would turn in to more of the color that was mixed to get that previous color. Okay, so for vermilion, all I need really, if I want it orange, is to add more yellow. Because remember, it is orange, but it's orange with more red in it. So you add more of the opposite color, which is yellow. And that's how you would do a quick correction, like that. All right, now I'm just putting some red in here. Just turn it around with the regular brush, because I want it more orange to be representative to the, get some of this color off of there so I can just blend that. I want to be more representative. Just X strokes, guys and ladies. Be more representative to the examples I'm trying to provide. And just a whole lot of X strokes. Just blend all this stuff in there, all in one spot. That's all. I'm just blending in one spot. So like I said, I can get rid of some of that hard edge there. And just X strokes, blend it all in there, just like that. Stir it around, move it around, because remember, this stuff is still wet. So there, more purple, green, and orange here now. Now it's truly orange. Okay, very simple mix. Very simple way to solve these. Now, when I go to put the other colors into whatever subject I want to do, there won't be too many clashing elements in it. Okay, so it's kind of a different, unique way of putting your colors in there. And as you know, paint kind of sits on top of this tape, because the tape, the top of the tape is not porous, so it's not going anywhere. It's just sitting there, ready to mark up your hand. Okay, you guys don't have to really do this if you don't want to. You know, I'm gonna be gone for a while, so let this dry, really tack up a bit, and then I can add more glycerin if I need to, or I'll just add glycerin to the paint, and then we'll continue on with this. So I hope I explained a little clearer about the use of the color wheel. It's a great tool. It's an awesome tool, especially if you're learning and it's the beginning. You can really get an understanding of how artists do what they do and how they are able to blend what they blend. Okay, and get their paintings looking like they look. Okay, and like you say, it's just experimenting and having fun with it. All right, I'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. Not as long as you thought, right? Well, it actually wasn't. I'm going to be a little different today. Let's introduce you to this. Very simple. This is another fun craft project that you can do. All right, let's make a basket today. Let's make it like a little knitted thing. Okay, and for time's sake, I guess I'll use a little whiter flat brush for this. Here we go. Right along the rim here, that narrow rim, I'll just take the brush and give it a little touch like that. Skip, give it another touch. Skip, another touch. Don't turn your brush over either. Bad for business. Just like this. Okay, I'll make it shorter, a little more narrow that way. Okay, now I'm going to be doing this a number of times, getting some more of the umber, getting some more of the sienna, half and half. Watch what I'm going to do now. In between those, almost like bricks, like you're building bricks. Just like that. And keep it going, half and half, like that. You see what I'm doing here? Half and half, just like that. And you just narrow it out up there a little bit. Keep going, because now you're going to go back to the original formation of the half and half deal. I'm just getting a little more paint. Don't necessarily go over your dark lines. Please try not to. Okay, and if you do, you just go back over it again. But it's just a repeat process. Okay. If your sienna is not doing it for you, add a little umber into it. Okay. Or you add a little white into it. Up to you. Okay, I'm just getting them a little darker, a little more solid in there. Just like that. All right. I won't bother that no more. Now, up to you what kind of flowers you want up in there. Okay. We'll start out with, I guess I'll start out with some simple leaf action going on with that. I didn't really plan on going this route with it, but I wanted to do something a little different than what I normally would do. I'm just getting a little phthalo green, a wee bit. Okay, I'm gonna still mess around with some of the other colors here, but I'll keep the leaves somewhat pretty traditional on this one. So I got a little phthalo green. I'll if I got any more of the red stuff, I'll darken that up a little bit. Using the same brush, same 1/2 inch, I'll make the leaves pretty nice size. Okay, so we'll go in a little bit. Right about there. You just have to think about placement, where you want to place these guys. Okay, so I guess I'll have one kind of drooping around like that. Okay, he's hanging around right about in here, like that. And I think you guys pretty much, well, let me loosen up this paint. It's a little too thick. You don't need it too thick for these. And here we go. Put it right in there, just like that. These can be pretty quick, just like this. Meet them right in there, just like that. Okay, we got one there. Okay, we'll pop one like right here, going the other direction, just like that. Get a little more of this green here. I'm dipping a little bit into the medium just to loosen up the paint, to get the paint to move a little better, so we can get this rolling right around. And we'll do the same thing right in here. Everything kind of meets toward that beginning, just like that. And we'll give them a little line here, a little something, just like that. So we got a couple of here. We'll have one dangling downward like that. So I'm just establishing the leaves right now. It comes on down like this, just like that. Just a couple, just like that. Put it in there. Okay, you can shape them, shade them any way you want. All right, don't really matter. I can put some unfamiliar things like coming out of here like this. Okay, and just some stuff happening over here. Don't really matter because this is like the back. All right, we have some, even have some wiggle stuff going on back there like this. Okay, doesn't really matter right now. This is stuff in the background. You want to fill it up. Let me go backward because I'm not showing you there. You guys should be able to see all of that. Same color. I'll get a little bit of this reddish color, mixing it red in there just to deepen up this color a little bit. Just kind of put them in the back there. I'll even have something like this, and thin, get thick here like that. We'll mess around with a few of those, just like that. You don't have to be perfect. They're in the background. They're gonna be swallowed up by other stuff, but let's put some filler things in here. Let's go like this. Wiggle it. We'll put some stuff hanging around out there like that. Come right on, just like so. Just get some stuff going. I'm getting some medium here, and we're putting some, get some stuff hanging around out there. Let's have one really loop around, get thick, and I can put a nice little bend to him way up there. Of course, you guys don't see that either, because I'm going all over the place there. Okay, and we'll put something dangling here, and have him come down like that, and we'll have one just snaking around like that, and wiggle up there like that. Just we're playing around, and have one here, just like that, snaking around. Just various filler stuff in the background. So that's all I'm doing, really. Nothing more, no more than that. We'll have one droop in here. Have him droop. Come on down. Let them just droop around like that. Hang out. Oh, some little frilly things hanging around out here like this. All background stuff. Excuse me. We'll get some stuff hanging here like this. See, just like that. Just, just fill it up in here, up around in there. Just leaves and all various things. Like I say, you don't have to do every inch, because there's going to be other flowers and stuff hanging around over there. So remember, this is stuff in the background back there. I don't have to add any real detail back there. But let's go back to these guys here that are kind of in the front of us. Let's get a little bit of white. I didn't take anything off the green. We're just gonna give a little life to these guys here. Let's shine them on this side. Press, pull, and release. Press, pull, release, and just like that. And we're gonna bring that right around like that. Let's do the same thing here. Press, just something a little quick there. There we go. Something like so. Getting a little more medium. That's all I need, really. A slight touch of white. Did not take the green off. Now we're gonna do the same thing over here, right down here. Just like an airplane going off. Flick of the wrist. Okay. And we're gonna bring that on down like that. Those are the guys that are in the front there, having a good time chilling out. Okay, I'm gonna get some of this dark color. I'm mixing it, actually I'm mixing that little reddish orange in there. Getting a little bit of medium. I need a corresponding dark color here. Looks a little brownish, but that's okay. And we're gonna come here and put in some of that little shade in there, just a little bit, just like so. Press, pull, release. A bit of that happening there, just for a slight few, whatnot. Like I said, they're hanging out, chilling out. Nothing really spectacular or special. Okay, that's all. Let's give them a little something there. Okay, let's clean this brush off. I'm getting, if I can get any, I don't think I got enough left to make a difference. I'm about to find out right now. I'm getting a little bit into this purple. Just a touch of the purple in there. A little bit of white in that purple. Kind of brighten it up just a wee bit. Getting some medium. Okay. It's like that. I don't know how much of the dark I have. I'm going to try to get some of this red up in there. Okay. We'll get some stuff a little closer. So we're going to go right here. And we're going to just out. Spread it there. We're going to go around. Just like that. Wiggle some around like that. Just a tinge of something with some color back there. Just like that. See, the paint's starting to come off the brush, so I'll lay into it a little heavier. like that. Just a hint of something happening over there. Get a little bit of medium. Go back into my little purple a little bit more. Just like that. Okay, just brighten him up a little bit. Strengthen him. Just like this. Wiggle him. Come on, like that. Like I say, a lot of this might not even be seen too much, but it's okay. I'll wiggle something here. Have him come out like that. You know, we have something kind of cutesy hanging around there too. Just like that. Just up front a little bit. I can brighten them a little. It needs to be a little bit brighter. So we'll put a couple of those in there like that. Just hanging around, hanging out, chilling out. But this is how you start filling out your basket. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's play. Let's get a little bit of, I'll use a little bit of this phthalo blue. I'm gonna get the dark areas of the flower here. So I'm using a little bit of phthalo blue. And we're just going to mask in some flowers real fast. Nothing really super difficult or whatnot. But we'll plop one right up in here like that. Just plop them, put them right in there like that. Just like so. So you got one right here already. Okay, I'm getting some more of that dark blue. We're going to put one a little higher up in here like this. Okay, he might come over the other fellas or whatnot. It's okay. So you got one here. Getting some more of the dark blue. And we're gonna have one all right around in here. Have him come down a little bit. Just like that. So he might even go into the other flower. It's all right. Okay, so we got like, believe it or not, there's gonna be 3 of them there. Okay, they're running and butt into each other and all of that, and that's like I said, that's fine. I'm getting some more phthalo blue. Actually, I'm getting some more white. I need the white. Then I'll go back into some phthalo blue here. I'm running out of phthalo. I'm gonna use a much smaller brush than what I've used. This brush is just a foundation color, so it's phthalo blue and a little phthalo blue and a little titanium white. But I'm gonna use some Grumbacher Cad red because I'll have to darken where I want the centers to be on these guys real fast here. I didn't take the blue off the paint. Okay. But we're gonna establish something kind of dark right around in this area. Getting some more of the Cad red. We'll put one up around in this area. Have it just jet out a little bit. Just need a kind of a dark area. We'll play around with some of that dark in there too. Some more Cad, and we'll have this one shoot up this way. Something like so. All right. Definitely be able to see a little bit of that. I'm gonna rinse off the brush real fast here. Many ways to do these guys. Okay, let's get a slender flat brush that I can kind of have a little fun with. This guy should be, it's like a half inch. All right, little guy. All right, let's start forming some flowers. Let's have a little fun. With this fella up here, I'll sketch it out first. I'll take a little bit of a medium here. I'll sketch out the shape of the leaves here, the petals. Let's go up here with this guy. We'll do him a little different. All right, let's move it up here. We'll concentrate on this fella. Now, he's got, we're gonna put a V right here. Okay, and he's gonna come out like this. Let's get some water so I can not really. And he's gonna come out like this on this side, just like that. And we're gonna cup him in like that. We'll cup him right in there, just like that. This is the guy in the back. He's the fella in the back there. And then we're gonna have a petal right here. We're gonna have one right here, come up to a point like that, and have him like somewhere around there like this. he goes in like that. All right. And we have a little something right here. And maybe he flares out around here somewhere. Because the horizon line would be down below like this, here, that, and everybody else is going to meet right in there. Okay. This is why I got such a tiny brush. Just cleaning off my script liner real good. Okay. Let's dip into some of this titanium white, which is going to get polluted rather quickly. It's okay. I'm going to use pure titanium white because the paint's still wet. It's going to pick up that color. All right, so let's start with this fella right in here. We're going to press, pull, and release. Just like this. Just like that. Just like so. Go on the other side. I'm not even going to get any more paint. Just like that. Look at that. See that? Now he obviously comes to a point. It's okay. A little higher. Look at this. Bring them right down in there. Just like that. You see how quickly you can do that? Okay. I'm going to clean off this brush. Get a strong batch of white here. Because we're going to separate the petal. We're going to do the same thing right here. And we're going to just highlight that petal in there like that. Not much on the other ones, but just that one. Bring him out front. Let's have him in the middle. He make him a little stronger like that. Now to get him out there, to make him appear in front of everybody else, just give him a little push, and then you see, give him a little push there. Give him a little push right there too, and then bring it in. So he's in front of that guy. Okay, you still need a strong clip of white because you want to kind of frame this fella. Okay, have him come down a little further like that. And we'll give him a little edge here. And we'll bring him down like that. Just like that. So we got that guy in the front. Okay. Now, let's work on this one here. That guy, I'll give him a little touch of blue in here. Just like that. And bring him right out. And we're going to curve him right in there like that. All right. He'll be seen. Don't worry. Just the smallest touch of white. And we'll give him a little something. Just so he can kind of be seen a little bit there. Just like that. We're going to get these two guys going here. I'm getting a little bit of white into the phthalo blue. And we're just going to come up around here really wide like that. Bring him around. And we're going to bring this one around too. You see he's not blatantly overly blue, but he's got a little bit of brightness in there. But he flipped towards us. That's all I'm doing is just brightening up that outside a little bit. And we'll shape it all up right now. More titanium white. Okay. You might find yourself going back and dipping back in again because you kind of want that. I'm going to give it a little push in and we're going to go in. A little higher, go in. Higher. And remember, you're going to turn this guy inward like that. And you're going to go around, just shaping him up there. Bring him in like that. Bring some of that around there. Just like this. All right, so now you got that guy folded, going in that direction. Okay, I'm gonna wipe off my brush, get another touch of white. That's all you need is titanium white. This paint is still wet. Pretty much on the tip of the brush. Remember that little dot down there, right there? And we're gonna do it again. Get a slight push and we're gonna bring it towards that dot. Go a little higher. Bring it towards that dot, go a little higher. I'm turning my brush over, I got more white there. And bring him toward the middle. Start angling that guy in that direction. See how simple that is? Okay, and that's just one. Okay, now we got the other two. We're gonna play with the other two here. I'm gonna just use this flat brush because it's just easier for me to do so. This guy here, we're gonna have him bow out this way. Like that, and he's gonna come up and around like that. Okay, so he's flipped in the other direction. And then we'll have him kind of balloon out like that. This guy here, he's gonna out here and he's gonna kind of balloon out. So they're coming in while this one's flipped over. You guys can't see that. Boom, there you go. Okay, now we're gonna build off of those three. So now you got one coming here, one here, and we're gonna have a tall one come here, but they all going in that direction right about here. That guy is like right about down there somewhere. Okay, rinse off the brush. This is a tiny brush. I think it's even smaller. Well, no, I think it's pretty much a 1/2 inch brush. All right, more titanium white. Blue is still a little tacky. This is why I'm doing this. Okay, let's start with this outside edge here. If you want, give it a little slight push, press, have them go down, just like that. Bring them right on around in there like that. Okay, and that's petal number one, essentially, more or less. Okay, we're gonna keep going, get some white. Cause remember, that blue is being worn down in there. I'm not even switching colors or anything. There's another petal. All right, I'm just getting a little more white. I didn't even wipe my brush. Don't need to. Let's have this one come on down like that. Just like that. Turn my brush over. I can give it a little push if I wanted to. We're gonna curve him right in there, just like that. Just like that. Okay. Okay, wiping off the brush, getting some more white. Pure titanium white because the blue is still wet, which is why I'm doing what I'm doing. And boom. Just like that. Now, I've did that, right? We can start highlighting some things. Getting some more titanium white. Let's give a nice little direct push like that. Just like that. I'm just giving a direct push, go in that direction. Give him a nice outside one right here. Go a little higher. Just like that. Okay. Now, let's do the opposite. Let's get some of that blue. We're getting some blue, and I'm gonna make a nice shadow right up in here, just like that. And we'll see that. I'll just come from the other side. So he's a little shaded back there. Brings that petal right out, doesn't it? This one here, you can attempt the same thing. Boom, bring that petal out there like that. So that petal sticks out. Very, very, very simple to do. Okay, let's get some white. That blue. We're gonna bring this petal out and in like that, and follow that same curvature. Bring them in there, just like that. Just like so. Aim them right in there. Okay. All right. Let's give them a little bit of a go higher and go higher, just like that. We'll give them a little something in there. Get some more white. I got the blue on it. Just mixing with the white. It's okay. Do the same thing here. Let's go higher. Go inside. Go higher still. Go a little bit higher. Then start going back in. Fan him in. Let's fan him right in there like that. Go right up in there like that. If you want, put a little something here just so. See, it's that rim of paint that kind of sells this. Give it a good press. Give it a nice rim of paint. Bring it all in there like that. All right, now you got some petals in the inside of that flower. I'm just rinsing off my brush real quick. Only takes a second. Now remember how I shaded this fella here? Okay. Just like that. Shade them in there. There you go. You don't want it blatantly overly blue. All right. Have a sense of some shadow there. Just like that. All right. Okay. Getting some white right on the edge of the brush like this. Now, if you can't do it upside down, I understand. I couldn't either. But remember where that horizon line is. Just getting another touch of paint right on the edge. I give a push. Don't let the paper. Don't let the brush leave the paper. A little push like that, but make them a little higher. Okay, a little higher. There you go. Perfectly curved petal for that guy. See how simple that is. Series of lines. So you got one in this direction here. You got one down here with some petals. Okay, and you got your basket. Okay, let's go to another the last guy right here. Let's do something little different with this dude. Let's make little teardrop ones. He's got petals like in the inside still. So let's play like a teardrop. Thick, thin, thick, thin. Go on the other side, thick, thin. One out here, thick, thin. Put one right on across here, just like that. You know, just cupping him, just like that. That'll help you out there. Round him off. Okay. I'm gonna take some of this color, making this little bowl there, just stroking back and forth, just like that. It's got a little bowl now. Okay. Reaching around there. All right. All right. Giggity, giggity. Okay. Let's sketch some of these out too. The more you do these, the more you'll start seeing these patterns. Okay, basically what I'm trying to say. So we got one coming here, we got one coming up in here, we got one flaring around up this way. Okay, so that's basically how that's going. My battery must have went dead. That's not good, but that's all right. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna have one coming this way too, right here on the side. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, because my monitor just went out. I really don't want to stop right now. Okay, everything kind of goes like right about there, that dot there. So press, you circle it right in there like that, just like that. Do the other one, circle it in there. Give it a little push if you got to, and bring it on in. Push, bring it on in. Push, bring it on in. Make this one darker so the other petal sticks out, but still go in that direction, just like that. So that petal already is receding from that one. Simple, simple. Just keep on going. I didn't clean the brush. We're gonna go here. We give a nice little curve. Get that curve in. Just fade it. Curve, fade, curve, fade, just like that. Do a little bit of that here. Curve, fade. Sometimes it just takes a slight touch. Give it a little peek of something there. Have them go above the other flower there like that and curve him in. Just put one right around here and curve him like so. Bring some of that color in there so you know it's attached to one of those plants there. Just like that. Okay. Really don't feel like charging or changing that battery up. I thought it was charged. Apparently it wasn't. It takes a while for those batteries to charge up, but then they stay on for a minute. All right, so let's have a little fun. Let's go out here. Let's have one balloon in it like that, and then I'll just keep playing with him. Bring some of that green in with it. That's okay. That's all right. Bring some of that brown in there with it, and we'll fan him out like that. That's one down. Okay. See, take some of them, use some of these other colors for to your advantage, is what I'm trying to say. All right, let's I got one balloon there. Let's go the opposite direction. Let's have him actually come above and bow out like that. Okay, and then I'll just give him a slight push, and we're going this way. Go straight, and I'm gonna couple them right on around, just like that. Smooth him out, just like this. Then we'll continue some of those streaks in there. Give him another edge, just like that. So he's all bold in that direction. I'm gonna get a little bit of white so I can get a stronger little touch there and then bring him in, just like so. Okay, so now you got 3 separate ones. Okay. So if I turn it around, if you guys only knew how I'm looking at this now, I'm gonna have to look at it upside down. But I think I got them centered pretty good. Let's get some little stamen thingies in there. Okay, so we get these flowers looking kind of quote unquote normal. Okay, let's get a little bit of a round brush here. I got a round brush, and of course I need I don't think I got enough white, but I need titanium white and I need a little bit of yellow. So got a little bit of yellow here. We still got our little rope to do too, and that's really no big deal. I'll show you how to make one look passable. Get my titanium white here that I'm running low on, but that's all right. Okay, here we go. A little titanium white, a little bit of yellow. Now you see this brush? It's a round brush here. All right. And I'm going to go into the yellow a little bit, and I'm going to tap the yellow into the bristles. That's what you're hearing me do. Get some titanium white, tapping it in right on top of the yellow. You need something kind of to stick out. Now, you just touch. Can you see this? Let me aim it up. Yeah, you guys should be able to see everything, really, what I'm about to do. All right, everything's centered. Just touch. See that? Look. See this? Now, as you go on the outside, you spread them out a little bit more, so they look like they're kind of, you know, like that. Leave that alone. That's all you need. You can do the same thing in here. Okay. So you spread them up. As they get higher, you spread them up. You can bunch them together here, but spread them things out when they get a little there like that. You don't need too many of them to pass the effect here. Okay, now obviously it takes practice, so you don't like wreck your bottom flower, but it's okay. And then as you go on, you just open it up a little bit because you don't want to get rid of all that dark. Just like that. Bring some outside there like that. There. You see it's got a little bit of brightness on one side. You can do that here too. A little brightness on one side. Just like that. Oh, same thing here. Getting brightness on that one side, but you're not getting rid of all that dark. Okay, so there you have it with those guys. Okay, and let's clean out the brush real quick, just for a split second. Actually, let's take some pure white. Pure titanium white. I am tapping it into the bristles, and we'll put some, watch now, get a little bit narrow, and well here, I'll do it this way. Get a little bit narrow. Now, in the middle, just go up a little bit, just space them, just like that. A little bit of baby's breath or whatever you want happening right up in here too. Go a little circular motion. All right, just like that. Put some out here too. Okay, just like that. Get some more titanium white, because all you need really is a very soft touch. Get those patterns going like this. All right, put some up here. Just like that. It's white now, so just like that. Bring it all around. Make them a little frilly. Put some on here, right around in here a little bit. If you guys should still see that. All right. So you got little bits of stuff hanging around. Put some down here too. Just like that. Put them over the plants. Just like that. Oh, I'll put one right up around here too. We'll draw a quick green stem going on. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you guys can just see that. So we got some stuff going on around there like that. I really don't need to add any more of those. Let's get we get a nice tight liner here. I'm going into some green. Don't need anything special. This dark green will be fine. And then you go and you add a little stem to some of these guys like that. Maybe up here, you know, a little bit here and there. Sometimes you'll be able to see them, sometimes you won't, but it's fine. Truly up to you. Okay, let's pull back a bit. And we're going to aim up this way toward the top. Let's pull back a little bit more so I can kind of, there. All right, here we go. Let's take, this is not too bad to do. I'll take the same brush, this guy right here. All right, let's start with nothing but this strong, I'll get this umber rather, the umber. I'm gonna wet it just a little bit. Put plenty of paint on the brush here. And what you're looking for really kind of a line, like right from here, in front of this, right in front. Go, go, go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. put it right in there. Pretty dark, as straight as you can. All right, so you got one there. Okay, all right, get some more umber. Okay, now you got one right in front of this guy. Let's have him kind of shoot this way. Make him thick enough where he can be seen. Right there. There. Just like that. And of course you got one like on the lip edge here. So we'll put him, we'll give him a little touch of dark right here. Just a slight touch. I'll turn it brown around. There you go. And we're going to come right behind this petal. This one's going to be behind a couple of them, like that. Give him a little bit of weight right in there. Just like that. Get it as straight as you can. Okay. And then we're going to continue that on. Just like that. Let me give him some weight there. Okay. Just like so. Okay, I'll get some of this sienna. I'm mixing the sienna with a little bit of the umber. Okay, up to you how you want to do it. And I'll just take it, I'll just put some slants in there. Go straight up, just like this. I'll slant it a little bit, just like that. I can highlight these a little bit later, in a few seconds actually. I'm just getting some umber and sienna mix. We're gonna highlight, I'm gonna use a smaller brush to do little highlights, but all I'm doing is adding the angles and just a couple of dots or a couple of the lines, just like that, and keep going up with it. It just gives you the texture. Okay, this one's in front of a few, so just like that. And really, you're showing off the bumps on the outer edge there. Okay, I'm gonna get a little yellow. I'm mixing my yellow in there. I think I got a little bit of white left, just like that. And I'm gonna just highlight a few of them. Let the paint run up if it has to. Okay, if it has to, just like that. I'm just going straight down like a little machine gun, just like that. Looks like the little threads of the little ropes there. All right, so you got your little highlights, threads of the ropes, and all that good stuff going on with it. Okay, if you want your petals to kind of hide some of that, you can pat some of that away like this. Okay, don't necessarily have to be really too much seen if you don't want it to, or you can get yourself a little bit of latch or something that it's holding on to right up in there like that. You can do the same thing over here. Give it a little something to hold on to, just like that. All right, now let's pull back again. I'm arching, that's why you hear my voice crack a little. There. Now you see your flowers just floating around. Got the basket going, looking pretty cool. I'm just getting some more umber because I want to deepen up some of those crevices in between here, just like that. See this? So no, not too much background color showing through that. I can actually take some blue in the umber, deepen it to put it in there together. Now with these colors together, it just appears black, and we all know better. So I'm just making them a little darker. Okay, and I'm gonna add that curvature to them. Add that curvature, just like that. A little bit in here too. Add some of that curve right up in there. A little bit in here. Add some of that curve up in there. A little bit in there. All right. Now I'll take it in. I'll wisp some of that darkness in there like that. This is just taking a light stroke across, and what it does is just highlight the sienna in that. Okay, that's it. Like I said, it appears black. All right, but it's not. We all know that. They don't know that, but you guys really don't. You know, we know the real deal. I'm just softening up some of that. I don't want such a blatant hard edge on these. I'll fade those out a little bit, just like that. Wiping off the brush. Brush still wet. Just softening the edges. Don't really want any hard edges on that. But there you have it. All right, very quick, very fast. I'm just getting a little bit of yellow. I don't think I got much white left. Not too much. I'll do a quick little highlight a little bit on some of those flowers there. Some of these guys, just quick little, give it a little bit of a pop up in a few of them in there. Okay, like I say, I don't think I need any more stuff happening with that. I think I did enough with this, really. I don't think I have to add, like I say, anything else with it. Not really too much. I'll give him a little something there. I don't have to add too much. I think this is pretty much a done deal. Basically, it was just a basket. Like I say, it's something that I don't do too much of. All right, but I just wanted to give it a little something. I give it a little stronger shadow on that bottom edge too. It doesn't take much. This little bottom edge here, just tease a little something right there on that edge, just like that. I'm twirling the brush around a little bit, and you give it a little curve, just like that. I'll deepen this a little bit too, back and forth. Get a little bit of that blue color, and I'll just there. See how you can establish some dark, some little bit of shadow in there, just like that. All right, okie dokie then. Well, I hope that this lesson helped you out. I hope that you're able to gather something from it, and it was interesting to you. Okay, I'm gonna peel this tape off because I really don't need it anymore. I think it's fur enough back. Yeah. So let's take the tape off. Let's see what happens. Let's see what she looks like. Yeah, I covered it with a 2-inch tape this time. This is a canvas. It's got a little weight to them, and I had it up here for a day or two. So there we go. Everything seems to be holding on there. And well, there you have it, guys. All right, I hope this, like I said, I hope this lesson helped you out. You'll learn something from it. Something I don't do too many of. All right. I think I talked about the colors and the color shifts and whatnot, and you got orange, purple, and green back there. Okay, but it's not clashing with that blue and deep green and the deeper purples. All right, and the yellow. So you got a basket and the flowers in it working with the complementary colors in the back. Okay, because you got your green, you got your yellow, you got your green, and you got your purple, okay, which is in the red family. You got your orange, okay, mixing in with the with that brown there, with the sienna, because it's got red in it. Red is in orange. Okay, you got your green. Obviously, green is in blue. All right, and with the purple, we got the yellow. Everything is complementary. It's not overly crazy, gaudy looking or whatnot. The orange back there really livens it up a bit, but overall, it's not really too bad. And like I said, I showed you how you do your ropes real fast in the basket itself. The guy's just hanging there, chilling out, and all that good stuff. I hope this helps you out. Let me know, good, bad, or indifferent. You already see my name come across, so I shall check you guys later. See you when I see you. Enjoy yourself, and peace.